Welcome to Arkansas Off-Road Adventures. The adventure starts here. Hey everyone, this is Michael with Arkansas Off-Road Adventures, and we are down here on Big Piney. We are heading up a really rough road, trying to get to where we're camping at, meeting up with Big Rock Overland and Trailheads Overland from Mississippi. So we're super excited to get to join them on this trip. The next couple of days, going to be doing some camping and some exploring, and who knows where we're going to go. So that's why you're going to stay tuned to find out where we're going to go. So alright guys, that's all I've got for right now. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate it. Be sure to check out Big Rock Overland and Trailheads Overland as well. Alright guys, that's all I got for now. Hope y'all enjoy the ride. Alright guys, we have made it to our camp and getting everything set up here. Got disturbed over here. Kim's over here. She's got the tent all nice and set up. Picks up inside tonight for a good place to sleep. If check it out, the wind's blowing out of the let me get my gum out of my mouth. Like I said the other day, we keep this show real, right? Yeah, wind's blowing out of the northwest and it's cooling down. So this is going to bring some what I want to call ultimate camping temperatures. So nighttime lows getting down in the 40s, 50s at night, 70s in the daytime. You can't ask for better weather for sure. So anyways, we got our setup over here. Kind of bring you over here and look at the Jeep. We got a cooler today, but it won't be long. We're gonna have us a set power refrigerator in there and no more coolers. I get sick of coolers. The problem with coolers is this. The ice melts and then it gets into everything, like your cheese, and I swear you can't seal it up enough to keep it out of it. So anyways, we're gonna have a refrigerator, so it's gonna be great. We got that shelf over there with all of our stuff in it, our cups, spoons, our collapsible dish washing station, our pots and pans, coffee maker, all that stuff is inside of that now. So we've eliminated another tote. So I used to carry 3 totes, and now I'm down to one, well actually 2 totes. One of them has my off-road gear stuff in it, in case we ever have to get pulled out or anything, and my other one just has our bedding stuff in it. Other than that, we're learning how to reduce stuff and make it better for us. So anyway, so we got everything all set up. Hey, we got Trailheads Overland right over there. They're all set up. Probably glad to see some company. They've been down here for a couple of days now. So anyways, it's a great time, beautiful place. This is a very familiar place to all you Overlanders down here on Big Piney. Everybody knows the big gravel bar and the big rock, and so it's really nice, really nice. So we're going to be waiting for Kayla and Corey to get here tonight. They'll be coming in, probably be dark when they get here, but anyways, we're planning on having us a great weekend, folks, and I'm glad you all have chose to watch and come along with us. So hey, enjoy the rest of this event, or adventure, should I say. And so anyways, guys, I hope everybody's doing well, and hey, let's see what this trip holds. All right, guys, we have got to my favorite part of camping: eating. I like eating. I don't look like this for nothing. So yeah, we're having hamburgers tonight and chips, something simple. Have hot dogs tomorrow night, so you'll know. So that's what we're doing. My beautiful wife right over there. Say hi. She is the proud owner of a white Rubicon Gladiator today. So beautiful for sure. Man, I think my thing is almost up here. Like I said, we keep this show real, and it's real. Really loose, that thing is. Anyways, all right, guys. Yep, so we're fixing to eat, and beautiful temperatures since a while ago. The temperature, it feels like it's dropped probably 10, 15 degrees. It's just absolutely beautiful right now. Just a nice steady breeze coming down Big Piney. So beautiful camping weather. I'm sure a lot of you are probably out camping as well this weekend. So hope all is going well. All right, we're gonna get off here. We're gonna eat. Well, good morning, everyone. Slept really good last night down here on Big Piney. I'm gonna say it's probably about 50 degrees this morning. It was definitely sleeping bag weather last night. So definitely awesome. And now it's time to make some coffee and get the blood pumping. So very beautiful morning here. See the sun gonna be rising up over in that direction. Just absolutely beautiful, quiet. So we didn't go to bed till like 11 o'clock last night. Had a good time laughing. We laughed so hard sometimes I just cried. So that's good for the soul. So anyways, folks, I'm gonna get off here and get some coffee made. And y'all enjoyed this. I'm gonna have a time lapse up of the sun rising. So we definitely want to check that out. So all right. After eating breakfast and meeting up, talking about what we were going to be doing today,
We then begin to head off down the trail, with excitement in our hearts on what the day will hold, looking at the beauty of the Ozarks. That is what I love to do, is show others the beauty in which we live in. And so on this trip, I hope that Trailheads Overland got a great impression of what the Ozark National Forest holds.
Around that big old brick of a TV, you weren't doing anything. I'm in about fourth grade, and at third.
As we begin to approach what is known as Car Wash Falls, which is known by many overlander and trail riders, the water is not running very much as normal. This is due to the lack of rainfall we have had here in the Ozarks. But when the rain comes, you talk about a lot of water can run off this falls. In the wintertime, it will tend to freeze. I have seen it in pictures frozen all the way to the ground where you can't even pass through this road. But me and Kim, last winter, we saw it halfway froze to the ground and was able to get underneath of it. It is an absolute sight to see some of the places in the wintertime in the Ozarks, as it gets very cold and all the springs begin to freeze, making absolute beautiful columns of ice throughout the Ozark National Forest.
Ooh, it got windy. A pretty good steep hill here to get over this hump. In the wintertime, that waterfall will freeze all the way. Giant popsicle.
I think it was last year me and Kim come down to here and it was like over halfway froze to the ground.
Yeah, we came and it was about halfway, but we saw somebody putting pictures up and it was frozen all the way to the ground. I was like, man, that'd be crazy to see. Just careful, don't eat the yellow snow.
Well, Logan, it wouldn't be snow, it'd be a popsicle.
Excuse me, don't eat the yellow popsicle. I don't care. the winch and I'll get up there. You guys are already ahead of it. We're what you call professionals, okay? Great minds think alike.
We have now made it to the Union Schoolhouse. This is our first stop of the day, so that Trailheads Overland can see some of the historic places of the Ozark National Forest. Though, as I told them, you will not be able to take in everything that the Ozark National Forest has to offer, that you will have to come back sometime to explore more. No doubt, the Union Schoolhouse did not disappoint, as usual. It filled our hearts and reminded us of the things from the past, how things used to be. Taking us into these old classrooms and seeing how things were is a lot different than they are today. But I'm glad to know that this place has been preserved by donations from people that come there and also help keep it maintained. It's these beautiful treasures that are within the Ozark National Forest that some people don't know about. And this is one reason why I like taking people to these places, so they too can see and be reminded of times past. After looking at the Union Schoolhouse, we now have made it to Bub's cabin. Everybody knows a lot about Bub's cabin. On Saturdays, usually if the weather's nice and all is well, Bub is usually there to talk to all the guests. He is quite the gentleman. He is the one that has allowed this cabin to exist. After buying this land, he did not want to tear it down, but wanted to share it with others. So the cabin is always unlocked for you to go there, even if Bub isn't there. But it is asked that you be respectful of this structure, as it holds a great amount of history, dating back to the Civil War. This cabin is absolutely full of history when you walk through it. Pictures, just the old fireplace, the cook stove. It's all in there and makes for an absolutely great setting of how things used to be. After visiting with Bub for just a little while, we head on down the trail toward the Oark Cafe. If you've never visited the Oark Cafe, it is an absolute must if you are out. Go get you one of the best hamburgers in Arkansas, not to mention the pies that are made there. Oh, and did I mention they are also homemade? It is an absolute beautiful place and just another historic place here within the Ozark National Forest. You definitely got to go check out the Oark Cafe. I'm getting hungry just talking about it. The Ford Ranger that is right in front of me on this trail, the driver's name is Kevin. Absolute awesome guy from Trailheads Overland. Let me tell you something. He can show you exactly what a Ford Ranger can do. On this trip, with the water holes being so low, the Ford Ranger didn't have much problem at all, especially with such a well-seasoned driver, or at least it appeared that he was from my point of view. But typically when the Ozark National Forest has had a lot of rain, a lot of these creek crossings would not be possible with this Ford Ranger, as usually they are pretty deep in places. But on this day, everything was absolutely bone dry in most of the creeks, so it gave him no problems. Hey, Kevin, you're one heck of a Ford Ranger driver. Kevin does own a Jeep, but considering that it had some transmission problems and he was not able to bring it on this trip, he done awesome with this Ford Ranger. Hats off to you, buddy.
Have we cleared the area with the vicious dogs?
It should be just right around this corner right here. This is it. This is his property to the left when it comes to the clearing, I believe.
At this particular creek crossing, it is always very rough and always has been. There's very large rocks within this. But hey, Kevin in that Ford Ranger, he does it like a boss. He had a little mishap at first, but with another try, he had no problem getting across this. When the water is running, this hole can be pretty deep, so you have to be careful. But hey, on this day, as you can tell in the pictures, it is dry.
We're moving.
Hey, Michael, back up. Kev, you good?
Yeah, he's through.
We're good. Return.
After getting off the trail, we were darting for the Oark Cafe as we were all very hungry after the ride. So, when we got there, it wasn't very busy considering it was already after 3 o'clock and most of the lunch crowd had already came and gone, which was good. We were able to go right inside, get our order placed, sit down, take a break, and then enjoy an awesome hamburger. Not to mention a slice of that peanut butter pie. Oh my God. You definitely got to make sure you check out the Oark Cafe. After eating at the Oark Cafe, Corey and Kayla from Big Rock Overland took Trailheads Overland down to see some of the Ouachita Mountain area. Me and Kim, since her birthday was going to be the next day, we decided we were going to go ahead and stay at Hall Creek Falls. So we split and departed our separate ways. But yet, we were all still overwhelmed by the amount of excitement that we had already experienced together. Let me tell you something. I've always wanted to camp at Hall Creek Falls, and it is an absolute beautiful place. Man, when we woke up Sunday morning, you could see your breath. It was so cold. But hey, that's what I'm talking about. I would rather wrap up in a sleeping bag than sweat all night in the Ozark National Forest humidity. Yeah, you all know what I'm talking
All right,
about.
folks, we've got camp set up. We went to the Oark Cafe, and we are now at Hall Creek Falls. I've always wanted to come here and check it out, stay the night, and see how it is here. It is a public campground, so probably going to have a little noise as normal in a little public campground. But it's beautiful weather for camping. And Corey and Kayla and Trailheads Overland, Hunter and them, they've went down to a place, I think it's south of Morrilton, down in the Ouachitas. So they went down there this evening. Tomorrow we're gonna have a birthday party for Kim, and her birthday is on Monday. So be sure to say happy birthday to her down there in the comment section. And so we've decided to come here. It's just me and her right now. I think my buddy Brett and his wife Jess are coming. And so they're gonna be coming visiting us down here. Who knows, Brett might even bring a tent. You never know about Brett. So anyways, we'll see. But anyways, we got the fire built right over here. We've got our gazelle all set up, our lights set up. We got a nice fire going over here. It's got a picnic table. So, yep, this is where we are going to spend our last night of camping before going back to reality of work on Monday. And Kim's going to be turning 41 years old. I told on you. She's going to kill me. The eye of death. But anyways, guys, so yeah, we chose to come here. We have a party for tomorrow afternoon. So anyways, want to stay up here closer to home so we can get up kind of early, get home, get everything unpacked and all that good stuff. Anyways, guys, that's about all I've got for this evening. We had an awesome day of riding. Went to the Union Schoolhouse, went to Bub's cabin. Bub was there today, and everybody got to talk to him. I was glad they were there. That way, Trailheads Overland got to talk to him. And be sure to go check out Big Rock Overland on YouTube and Trailheads Overland on YouTube. Great group of people. Man, we had such a blast last night. I laughed so hard at times I cried. I mean, we had some laughs. We didn't go to bed till like 11 o'clock. So we had a great night. Nice temperatures. Man, fall is in the air, folks, for sure up here in the Ozarks. And so it was great. Finished the day at the Oark Cafe. Had a big old bacon cheeseburger, piece of peanut butter pie. And I don't think I'm gonna have to cook any supper tonight because I'm still full. We didn't eat till like 3:30, 3:45 or something. So it was absolutely awesome. We had a great time. And so, hey, we didn't know we were gonna camp at today, and that's all part of the adventure of overlanding. You sometimes, you know, you hit the trail, you go through the day, don't plan anything, you know, unless you kind of got something, an idea. And you know, we didn't know where we were gonna end up at, and this is where we are. And that's all part of the adventure of overlanding. And so it's beautiful here. And love it. And so, all right, guys, I'm gonna get off here, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning.
After waking up Sunday morning, we got our camp all packed up, made some bacon and pancakes, and then we were on our way back toward home. Yep, it was time to go back to the reality of the real world after absolutely having an awesome weekend. I want to say thanks to Trailheads Overland for coming and joining us. And I also want to thank Big Rock Overland for inviting Arkansas Foot Adventures to come with them. They are absolutely a great group of people, and I am excited, as well as Big Rock Overland is, for Trailheads Overland to come back once again as we explore the Ozark National Forest. There is still so much for them to see, but no time to get it all in one trip. So hey, Trailheads Overland, the door is always open for you to come back and join us once again.
YouTube channel. We absolutely